It's Sunday it is, with nothing so grand on the docket to do, with nothing planned. I get up before light and my teeth I do brush, while telling Baloo to chill out, there's no rush. It's Sunday, you fool, throw out your agenda, pretend you're in France with your best friend named Brenda. With my tea in the dark, I write in my journal, with just a thread of thought, sometimes only a kernel. And then for first breakfast, it's oranges and wedges, they're Valencia, or so the bag alleges. By that time I cave and try to get warm without any slippers. For me, socks are the norm. It's getting colder now, I think I might freeze. The house has no insulation, and it's almost 69 degrees. I take my cuppa outside where perhaps there's some sun. I see the sage is purple now and fall has begun. I sit down to write and pause for a yawn, then scribble my ideas before they're all gone. Second breakfast is bananas mashed into ice cream. As Cammy would say, this meal is supreme. This is a staple of mine with coconut and cacao. It's creamy and sweet with no harm to the cow. Then to the tomatoes, they're all just about dead, so I rip them one by one out of the garden bed. It's been a good run, I tell the tomatoes. Goodbye and farewell, au revoir, adios. I move on to the aloe, that succulent guy. He's got a few pups, so I'll give this a try to plant the green baby straight into my yard. I was putting it off, but it's not all that hard. I dig a small hole and put the piece in and give it a tap for its new life to begin. I water each plant well straight from the hose. This video would be easier if I could speak in prose. One more little baby needed to move to a bigger pot so that she can prove how big she can get and even how tall, how fast she can grow straight over the wall. And now time for yoga, but let me be real. Here's the truth and the lowdown, the diggity deal. I used to practice yoga 7 days a week, but I've been working so much that I've lost my physique. I'm crouched over my notebook, squashed in a chair. I forget about yoga and my mind is elsewhere. I'm doing my best and prioritizing, getting up, stretching, and mobilizing. The more I do yoga, the better I feel. I know this, I do. Now, it's time for a meal. It's leftovers for lunch, all mashed in a bowl, tofu, veggies, and rice, most foods that are whole. I put hummus on top to make it delicious, and here's a segue now that's a little ambitious. This vid is once sponsored, I'll have you beware, by a brand that I love. You guessed it, Skillshare. Skillshare is for learning to aid your career with more than 30,000 classes on the frontier of skills like business, photography, video, design, so many favorites. But here's one of mine, a short story class taught by Yi-Yun Lee, an award-winning writer, and between you and me, it's such a good class that it's worth clicking the link. It's character writing, and it challenges you to think. So if you're like me and you're always curious and not learning new skills makes you furious, Skillshare is perfect for you to expand your mind. Once you click the link below, here's what you'll find. 2 months free and unlimited access trial if you're subscribed to me, and trust me, it's worthwhile. After your trial, there's no need to say shucks because each month you'll pay, it's only $10. Now back to my day. What's the matter? It's only me dressed now and getting some water. I'm just about to leave to go out on the town, but first I have to check that I won't burn the house down. It's an OCD habit I haven't really shared because sometimes the comments make me really scared. Anywho, I can leave now, though I'm still paranoid that I'll come back to the house and see it's destroyed. I drive 15 minutes to the next town to my kind of place where my sorrows do drown. It's a bookstore I discovered, but don't get confused. These books are not new, they're all gently used. I'm giddy with joy, I leap and I jump. There's nothing like books to get me out of a slump. I've been feeling off lately, truth be told, but buying some books never gets old. There's something about fingering the spine of a book on the shelf that can soon become mine. Authors and titles jump out to remind me I've got more ahead than I do behind me. There's so much to read and so little time just in this little store outside of Anaheim. I buy too many books, just enough to carry. I'm only strong enough because I don't eat dairy. I take the books home and I just can't wait to read and to stay up far, far too late. After dinner, I pack up some shirts that were bought from my online store of dresses, jackets, and tops. All secondhand, so there's no extra debris. It's a pretty cool way to support me, I think we can agree. Seeing all the orders really makes my day. Thank you, Darcy Palmer and Bend, Oregon, I say. Thank you to all who went to my store. And thanks to Tina Boz, you ordered 4. I finished the orders and put them in stacks. The day is done now, so I can relax. I have to finish this way. Don't ask me why. Every single video, it's tradition. Okay, bye.